Yo, what's happening, guys? How's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a great day. Yeah, the market yesterday didn't really do anything. I do want to speak about a few coins today. Obviously, we're getting a bit of a bounce here, but is this going to be the bounce that's going to take us back to all-time high? We're going to speak about that, and we're also going to speak about a few tokens that actually popped off last night. So, like Kronos, we got Hype that popped off. Solana actually also popped off. So, I want to speak about those tokens. And yeah, welcome to the live stream, guys. It's going to be a juicy one. I do have quite a few setups that I'm waiting for today. Like I said yesterday, the market kind of just chopped around. There was no real setup that we could have taken, especially in terms of like my strategy. But hopefully we get a setup today. So we're going to chat about what I'm looking at. And then also, if you guys do have any tokens that you want me to go over, just put them in the comments. And then, yeah, we'll get straight into it. We'll get straight into it, guys. We'll get straight into it. So let's chat about the first coin that I'm looking at today. So it's BNB, guys. So as you can see, BNB getting absolutely rejected from our level here, guys. Getting absolutely rejected from our level. You can see basically we need BNB to close above 866.47. So we did get the trendline break, but we didn't close and we didn't break structure, right? So this is what I've been preaching over the past couple times when I've been live. We're getting the trendline breakouts, but we are not, breaking those previous highs, or we're not breaking structure in order for price to actually continue higher. So this is the problem with trendline trading, right? In terms of, if you don't understand that, some people would just take the trade over here off the, the retest of this trendline and try to target like this previous high. But the problem is we couldn't even break this level over here. You can see also over here, price, broke above this level, and it came and closed respecting this level. So this is a key level that BNB has to break in order for this to actually be bullish, guys. So hence why we're not taking this trade for BNB today. We need price to close above there. Potentially we can get it later, but yeah, there's just nothing really we can do because this is still bearish market structure, right? So essentially, because price couldn't break above this level, we are still making lower highs from this previous high over here, guys. So as you can see, it's just not valid just yet, which is a bit annoying, but it is what it is, right? So BNB, I'm only really going to look for longs once we get the close above 866.47. Other than that, not really interested. But a Hype, do you guys remember? Yeah, so we did try to take the Hype setup the other day. If you guys remember, if you guys do remember here, basically what we're looking at. So we took the Hype trade right over here. Essentially, what I was looking at, guys, was that 4-hour close. So you can see we got the 4-hour close above that key level that I was looking at. And then, we essentially took profits here. And then we moved stop loss to break even because of the fact that I wasn't liking how price couldn't even break these highs on the rip. So Hype was one of those trades that, it did get stopped out of break even. But then check when it closed back above this level over here. We got the retest and then we started to move, okay? So the level was there. It's just the execution in terms of the timing just wasn't, because although we did protect capital, this was obviously that move on Friday, right? Or was it? I mean, on Monday. That was yesterday, actually. But yeah, as you can see, it got stopped out break even, but we could have actually re-entered over here. So Hype generally looking good today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. So if we do look at Hype, we literally just broke this previous high right over here as well. That's crazy. Okay, so I'm just gonna actually close everything for Hype here because I want to see if we can potentially get a setup here. So what I'm looking at now, so because Hype, we closed above this previous high over here, we closed above this previous high over here. If we look at the weekly time frame, it's kind of there. We're probably gonna have to look at some other charts here. What is this on? Let's look at a different chart here, a bit more data. But I think KuCoin, I think Mexi would give us more data. Yeah, let's have a look. Maybe just KuCoin. Okay. Yeah, this was the swing that I was looking at a long time ago. Alright, let's have a look. This gives us a little bit more data here. So basically, if we look at the KuCoin chart, I mean, right now we're pretty much at all-time high. So essentially, in order for Hype to continue higher, we do need to obviously close above this level here at 49.878, right? So in terms of looking at for longs, for now, we would probably have to go to lower time frames. But the nice thing is that we did close above this previous high, but the problem is we couldn't close above this high over here. But if you look at the 4-hour time frame, it did. Okay, so in order for me to actually look for a step here for for hype, we'd have to wait for the daily close, which is a bit annoying, because as you can see on this previous day, we didn't close above either of these wicks to the upside. So essentially it's still trading within the range, right? If you look at the lower time frames, cool, we did break out, but it could definitely be a fake out, right? Which is why you have to correlate the higher time frames with the lower time frames, okay? So this could easily just be a fake out to the downside, right? And then how would we know that? Well, you can see right now we're starting to lose like this trend line over here. If we go down to the 15-minute, it'll make a lot more sense. But have a look at this, right? So essentially, on the 15 minutes, we're losing this key level here, guys, for hype. So essentially, we've actually just lost this trend line right now, which is not a good thing. So this is looking like a kind of a fake out for hype. So honestly, not really interested in longs right now. In order for longs for hype, you know, you'd have to wait for that daily candle to close above there, and then you look for the retracements. But because we didn't close above that level, it's just not valid, right? It's just not valid to go long. Okay. So just looking at the 15, basically what needs to happen here is we need to see this level hold as support, right? You know, we definitely can come lower here. I'll probably look for longs at this level here, 46. It's a previous high. We have support over here. If you draw the fibs, it would probably be, if we draw the fibs right over here, let's have a look. Yeah, it's exactly, here we go. It's not exactly, but it's within that zone, okay? So if we do draw the fib even to this high over here and this high, you can see that we do have the 0.5 sitting within this zone over here. So I would potentially look at like a potential long at this zone today. I just want to see how the market reacts. The market is still bearish structure, guys. So not really interested in taking longs at the moment until we start breaking like the highs and stuff like that. But in terms of hype, I would expect price to come down here. We could potentially look for a sell on the break of this level over here, and then we look for longs a little bit later on. So this is what I'll be looking at for hype today. So essentially, if we can somehow break below this level over here, it looks like we are. I would be looking potentially to take some sells to here and then look for longs a little bit later on. So that's what I'm looking at for hype. Because the thing is, hype is bullish mainly, guys. So we did break structure to the upside. Obviously, it is a fake out potentially. So, but I would look at longs if we get a push down. Okay. What's happening, guys? Welcome to the channel. What's happening, Tom? What's happening, Small? What's happening, Junior? If you guys do have any tokens, just comment below. We're gonna go over pretty much all the tokens today. We did go over BNB and we did go over hype. So if you guys did miss that, basically for BNB, we're just waiting for price to close above 866.47. For now, not really valid, I'll be honest with you, because we did get the breakout, but we didn't close above and we didn't break structure, which is the main thing with trading, right? So yeah, that's what I'm looking at. If we go to Ethereum, let's have a look at ETH. So ETH came down to that level, right? ETH came down to this level, yeah. Okay, so my whole thing with ETH is, yeah, we did get a retest of this level, but it's still bearish, guys, in terms of, not bearish, but like we can't break this previous high. So this downward move over here and this push up looks good, but in order for ETH to continue going higher here, we'd have to start breaking above this level here. This is your previous level that I'd want to see get broken. Okay, if we do extend this to the left-hand side over here, we do have a strong resistance level as well, right? So in order for ETH to actually continue going higher, Plume, we'll go over Plume just now. In order for ETH to continue going higher, yeah, we would have to see price close above this level. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, that's something I'll look at. I'll wait for price to close above this high, but it would have to be on the 4-hour time frame. Okay, so this is what I'd wait for ETH. Okay. So the level is around about 4,664. I would want to see price get above there before I go long, and then we can take out these highs potentially. Because the problem is right now there is a potential for ETH to come down, right? There is still a potential for ETH to come down. Why would I take a long for ETH when we're at resistance here? Hello, what's up, Ben Give? Take a look at bonks, of course. I'll take a look at all the tokens after this, right? So have a look for ETH. So essentially the only way I go long here, guys, the only way I would go long here is if and only if the 4-hour time frame closes above this level, right? And the reason why I'm looking for the 4-hour close is because if you look at the 4-hour time frame, you can see that we do have this level over. We have an order block sitting over here. We have resistance sitting over here. Can you see how these wicks are respecting this level, right? These wicks are respecting this level. If we look to the same with over here, right? We have this level getting respected, because if you look at these time frames, let me just quickly do this. So basically what I'm looking at, if you look in the 4-hour time frame, how these wicks are respecting this box, right? I'm not just drawing a box for the sake of drawing a box, right? This box is there in order for us to see our levels, right? And basically these wicks are like lower time frame candle closes, right? So if you had a look at this on the 1 minute, you would see that the 1 minute, 5 minute, the 15 and the 30 and even the 1 hour are respecting this level, right? Same with this level. I mean, same with this candle over here. So all these lower time frames are also respecting these key levels. So in order for Ethereum to be bullish, price needs to take out these levels in order for us to get that push to the upside. Okay, so that's what I'm saying right now. We can't take longs for Ethereum because we are still below this level. So I would want to see price get above this level, and then we can take the longs, right? Does that make sense? Okay, so we can't take longs right now. So essentially, I need to wait for price to close above this level right over here. It's actually 4,000. Just give me a second, yeah. Let's draw this in. It's 4,668.7. Okay, it's 4,668.78. Okay, this is on the Binance chart. Okay, so essentially price needs to close above here, guys. If price can't close above here, then we are most likely just gonna roll down, right? And then we can look for a double bottom over here. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go have a look at Sol as well. That's actually next. So I'm actually looking at something like this for ETH. But that's only if the 4-hour candle closes above this level. So that's important, guys. 4-hour candle needs to close above here in order for this to be valid. So just always, whenever I do post an update, guys, on the altcoin analysis chart. So like when I do post an update, so like for BNB, can you see how like I'm always waiting for like certain time frames to close? Like I'm waiting for the 1-hour candle to close above that level, right? And because we didn't close above that level, it's not valid. So yeah, same thing with total 3, right? We need to close above that box over there, that red box over there. So it's all about candle closes for me, right? So Ethereum, can we get this bounce there? I will take a long once we close above there. That's massive. Let's go over Sol quickly, because Sol is looking juicy. Sol is looking juicy. So Sol, the thing with the Sol, the reason why, I mean, Sol just kind of, it got absolutely smacked and then recovered super hard. Let me just remove some of these drawings. Can you see how important these levels that I'm drawing on the charts are, though? They're not just random levels here, guys. So can you see how price respected this high over here? So you can see our price closed above this high. We respected it and we had a push higher, right? And what's happening now is we are still looking quite bullish here, I'll be honest with you, because we did close above this gap over here as well. So we closed above this resistance. I mean, Solana's looking good, guys. Solana's really looking good today. Let me have a look at this. I mean, the 1-hour time frame closed respecting as well. I mean, Solana looks like you could probably long this. Have a look at the 15 as well. Looks super nice. As you can see, we look on the 50-minute time frame here, guys. We have closed back above this level here. We have closed back above here. You can see our price comes down. We respect this level, and then you can see our price try to break out the highs, and then we came down, respected. It's a juicy level for Solana. I honestly think Solana has potential to continue higher today. It's closed above. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this could be the player. You could look for a bit of a scalp position here, I'll be honest with you. And stop loss would just be, you would have to put it below this bearish, I mean this bullish order block over here. I mean this bullish fair value gap. Or you could just keep it super tight and put it just below here. But it kind of looks good, I'll be honest with you. This looks super juicy, because if you look at the 4-hour time frame, we got the retest, we got the close above the bearish fair value gap. If you look at the 1-hour time frame, it's respected it beautifully. You look at the 15, it's been holding. You know, you can even look at the 5-minute for like a bit of a breakout here as well. Have a look over here. I mean, this kind of looks good. Just broke out right now on the 5 minutes. I'll be honest with you, this is something to consider for Solana. I might jump in with a small position, yeah. I'm gonna jump in with a little bit of a small position, yeah, on the live stream. Sorry, that was. I'll open up my phone and then Instagram pops up. Alright, I'm gonna take a small position here, guys. I'll be honest with you for Solana. I'm gonna just put my stops below this low. And you know, I'll look to target the highs. Yeah, it'll be a pretty short position. Yeah, looks kind of good, right? Every time frame's kind of aligning. Yeah, we got the 4-hour time frame closing above our level. We got the 1-hour time frame looking absolutely juicy. We got the 50-minute looking absolutely noisy, and then we got the 5-minute turnaround breakout as well. So we got quite a lot of things correlating to an upside pump here. So let's see if we can get a pump. I did take a small little position here. I did take a small little position here. I mean, it looks kind of good, no? Alright, so Solana, that's Solana. Let's go back to ETH. ETH starting to come up here, but guys, the whole thing with ETH is, I can't see taking a long right now. It just makes zero sense because we still have so much resistance above us, right? There's what's the point of longing here where we can potentially long other tokens that have a bit more upside potential, especially with this beautiful move here for Solana. Looks kind of good. Looks kind of good. Alright, what are we going to look at? What other tokens? Guys, if you just joined the stream, welcome to the stream, guys. We did take a small position here for Solana just to see if we can take out this local high here. We'll see. We'll see. If you guys did just join the stream, make sure you like the stream. And also comment some potential coins that you want me to go over. I'm going to jump through them now. We can have a look at Plume. We can have a look at... what is Bonk? Let's have a look at Plume. Oh no. Doesn't look great, eh? Is this the one? Is this the one? I'll be honest with you, bro. This does not look good. Let's have a look at this. This is the weekly time frame. Alright, I mean, if we have a look at this chart right over here, I mean, essentially what I'm looking at for Plume, I mean, this just doesn't look good. I'll be honest with you. Is this the right one? Yeah, I think it is. It is. Alright, yeah, it just doesn't look good. I mean, the only way you can potentially do something here is you can play this potential breakout here, right? You know, eventually something will happen within this box. But bro, I don't know. The thing is with this token, it's just looking really weak. I do think, I mean, just looking based on this token right now, I do think that we tap this low one more time and then we potentially break out. I just don't really like the look of the token. I think it's just got a lot of time left. You know, this is a weekly time frame. It can still hover for a long period of time, right? You know, this could happen, you know, in September still until we get the breakout. So just what I'd look at is, you know, just look for potential. Yeah, exactly. I'd look for price to maybe potentially take out these lows, and then we close bullish, and then we can potentially wait for the breakout, something like that, right? That would be something to look at. I'll be honest with you. So we could potentially look for, but I'd wait. I'd wait, right? Because you would want to put your stop below this low here. So essentially, what I like to do is when you see price take out liquidity, right? When you see price take out liquidity, you actually want price to take out the lows and then flip bullish, and then you go in for long, because that is when price actually grabs orders and price actually pushes price up. Because think about it, the market needs orders and to the upside and to the downside. But in terms of if you're looking for longs, price needs orders in order to push it up. So that is why I always say wait for the bottom wick in order before you take a long. Because if a price, let's just say, for example, Cardano. Do you guys remember this trade? I'm still in this trade from last week. I mean, from this week. But essentially, we had the close over here on the weekly time frame, and then I was like, okay guys, so, it was actually looking quite bullish for Cardano, and I was like, okay guys, I'm only going to look for longs on Cardano if price comes down and hits this weekly trend line and resets this level, because you want to wait for the bottom wick first and then you look for the longs, right? So I think Cardano is actually still juicy, I'll be honest with you. If you guys want to take a long, this has been in my entry for the past 2 days, but I honestly think that this is one of the juiciest setups there is right now. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest with you guys. This is one of the juiciest setups out there right now in terms of the higher time frame, right? So we'll see. We'll see. Thanks for sharing your analysis, sharing your trades. You've helped me so much, bro. Oh, awesome. Thanks so much for always joining. And thanks for being here. Yeah, I'm just showing you guys what I'm doing. I have been trading crypto for a very long time. So, and I mean, so I do understand how to trade these markets. So, yeah, if you guys are enjoying that, that's amazing. Just showing you what I'm doing. All right, so like for Solana, you know, this is still looking good, guys. Just keep stop loss below this low here. You know, we still looking quite juicy here for Solana. So as long as your stop loss is below this most recent low, it should be fine. I don't think we come all the way back down, and then I don't think this happens. I think we take out this high first, and then we try and manipulate these lows. You know, that tends to happen quite a lot. So you'll see with the trendline trade, it takes out the highs normally, okay? And then I'll be like, okay, let's go break even, and then it'll come down. Or manipulate these lows and chill here for a bit, and then we get the next move, right? So what you actually could do is you can have 2 trades where you take your full profits over here, and then you wait for price to come down, manipulate these lows, and then you take the next trade over here, and then you have your full TP over here. So now you've actually caught 2 trades. You can actually potentially get 2 trades, but the problem with that is you know, sometimes that doesn't happen. But I've seen it a lot, I'll be honest with you. Whenever like I'm in a trade, and then basically I would look for price to take out the high, we take out the high, and then we come down, manipulate all these lows over here, take out these lows, and then we get like a bit of a triangle breakout over here, and then you could actually look for the longs on that breakout, which is kind of cool. So you can get 2 trades within like within one session, and it's pretty much the exact same trade, just 2 different targets. You know what I mean? I hope you get that. Alright, so we are on a Solana long here, guys. Can you just give me 1 second? I just quickly need to fill up my water. 1 second. Sorry, my mouth is dry. Just give me 1 second. I'll turn the music up a little bit. Okay, so that's Solana. Can you look at Kronos? Let's have a look at Kronos, guys. This thing absolutely ripped. Pumped 38% within the day. Actually 42% right now. So everything's kind of pumping. Everything's kind of pumping. Yeah, Jesus. Oh no, this is the wrong one. My bad. Let's have a look at KuCoin. Hoi, alright. Hoi, okay. Have a look at this. I mean. If we look at this, guys, honestly, if we look at this right now, this is pretty much your high that we're looking at. Trump will buy 20% of the supply. I mean, guys, this is looking crazy right now. So let's have a look to the left hand side. Remember trading. Always look what happened in the past, right? So I'm actually looking at this. This is probably a better level to look at here. Yeah, I like that level. I think you know what's gonna happen. So everyone's gonna start buying this up here now, and then we're gonna try and manipulate the highs. We come down, we retest like this level over here, and that's when we can potentially look for the longs, right? So the problem is right now, we can't really take a long into this resistance, right? But yo, this thing absolutely ripped, This thing absolutely ripped. Yeah, I would probably wait for price to come down here, guys. We can't take a long right now. I would want to see price potentially come back down. We'll see how like it reacts within this zone over here, because we do have that most recent high sitting there. But not really interested in looking at long right now. But honestly, it looks super bullish. If you look at the weekly time frame as well, we are about to break these previous week's highs and come and potentially break these highs from 2021. So this is super bullish. In terms of, you know, I would probably look at spots, but not really futures right now, guys. Not really futures right now. Not really futures right now. What's happening with Solana? Let's have a look. Oh, it's kind of pumping, yeah. It's kind of pumping, yeah. Have you seen Fartless? Fartless, Fartless is looking quite good. Fartless is looking quite good. Did it break out of our channel, yeah? Oh no, it came to the level. Yeah, so I actually have some limit orders set for these levels, yeah, guys. So I don't know if you guys remember last week. Pretty sure I sent it. Yeah, Solana should pump today, guys. Solana is looking good. Everything based backed on Solana should do well today, guys. If Solana pumps, well then, yeah, we should see quite a big, like Bonk and all of those coins will pump. I'm trying to find the Altcoin analysis. Just 1 second. Because here we go. Oh no, this was. I wish I could search. Oh, I can. Yeah. I mean, it was super long ago, but I put some limit orders when Altcoin is at 0.8, and then I put some limit orders. Yeah, I have some limit orders sitting around 0.77. So I stacked 4 limit orders from 0.77 to 0.71. So I am long on Altcoin, yeah. But they're on like a 2x and a 3x leverage, yeah. So nothing too crazy. But this is the buy zone for Altcoin. I don't think we come lower than this. I honestly don't think. I was saying like if we do break below 7.2, then yeah, we do come lower. If we do break this 0.72, then I do think that we come lower. But honestly, right now it's looking like we're gonna come higher from this level here for Altcoin. Altcoin. Oh, you actually, I thought you were looking at Altcoin. I thought you were just making a joke. Fartless. No, I actually haven't looked at Fartless. I thought you were making a joke, bro. There's just so many weird tokens out there. Jeez. I haven't. I mean, I'm just looking at it right now. Let me have a look at a different chart here. Where WeX does also list quite early sometimes. WeX chart is rinsed. Alright. Fartless right now. I mean, okay, the nice thing is that we are still holding support over here. We are still holding support. We do have this trend line over here, so I'd probably wait for like a breakout of this. I'll probably just wait for a breakout of here. It's super close. This thing could rip soon, guys. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I know. I was so confused. I was like, Fartless. I thought you were just making a joke. So what I'm looking at here for Fartless, I mean, it kind of just looks like we could get a bounce from this level. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. If you look at the 1 hour time frame as well, it kind of correlates beautifully. So I'd probably wait. Essentially, what you want to see is, so the whole thing with trend lines, like I'm gonna say it one more time, guys. The whole thing with trend lines is, okay, cool, we get the breakout of the trend line, but if you get a breakout of the trend line below resistance, then it's just not valid, right? Yeah, maybe I should look at DEX tools rather. Let's have a look at DEX tools. I mean, DEX screener. Let's have a look over here. I actually prefer the one on TradingView, to be honest with you. I prefer this. So what I'd wait for here, guys, is just you have to wait for price to close above the level, right? So you first wait for price to close above the trend, but the second thing that should be on your mind is has price broken above the previous high, right? Has price potentially broken structure? Because the thing is, the whole trend line strategy, it works super well, but we have to break structure and we have to potentially, break previous high in order for price to go higher. Of course, sometimes you get the odd one where it just breaks the trade and then we go higher from there. But in terms of like consistently looking and playing this strategy, you have to wait for price to break above these levels, because otherwise, if it doesn't, you can see what happened with BNB, right? So we were looking for longs this morning, right? Let's go back to BNB because it's the same thing. Where's BNB? Here we go. It's the exact same thing with BNB, right? So the whole thing with BNB, cool, we got the breakout on the trend line, but we could not break above this previous high, right? We have this key level here, okay? When they get into that corner, they either nuke or rip. Yeah, exactly. The apex, bro. The apex. I mean, Farcoin's at a I mean, Fartless is literally, it's gonna pump or it's gonna get absolutely smoked. I'll be honest with you. But this is super close here, guys. Fartless, it has only two options here. We break above here and then it's gonna nuke to the upside, or we break below this level here, and it's super close here. This could happen within the next couple hours, I'll be honest with you. So I mean, if this is something that interests you, just wait for a breakout on 0.002277. I mean, I might even play this. I might even play the long here if we do get the breakout. So we'll see. The only token that we're in now is this long here for Solana. So basically, we took this trade on the 5 minute, but we also took it on the 4 hour and the 1 hour time frame. So can you see with this trade how price was just respecting our levels, right? Price broke above our level. The 1 hour time frame, we got the retest. The 50-minute time frame closed respecting this level here. We got the breakout on the 5 minute time frame. So everything was correlating well. So basically with the Solana trade, I just want to take some profits at this high over here, and then potentially we come back down, liquidate these lows, and then we can potentially look for another long a little bit later on. Okay. Dry wipe times. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no worries, bro. If you guys have any other tokens, let me know. Just currently in this one, I was looking to long this. I mean, the epic. Do you guys remember this? So this was the other day. We were speaking about epic, and it hit our level beautifully, and we got a bounce. I wonder if people took this trade. We did speak about this one as well. Have a look. So we were waiting for price to break down, which is exactly what we got. It just took a little bit longer. And then yeah, we can look for buys at 2.39 as well. Fartboy. Is there one called Fartboy? Is it actually, bro? Oh, but this thing pumped, eh? The market cap's actually quite good, and liquidity is not bad as well. I mean, this thing looks like it's about to pump. This thing kind of looks bullish, I'll be honest with you. Fartboy. I mean, it's crazy, these meme coins, bro. Let it rip, that's sick. That's crazy, bro. Anyway, let's get off that. I think the whole ecosystem kind of looks good though. Fartboy, Fartless, Fartcoin, kind of looking bullish. Yeah, let's see if this can play out. Solana, maybe we can hit TP in the live stream. That would be insane. So are you guys in this trade? Let me know if you guys are in the setup. Let me know. Put a 1 if you guys are in this trade with me. I did not post this in the community because I wouldn't have time to. We literally had to take it straight away. Let me know if you guys are in this trade. Alright, looking good, I'll be honest with you. Looking good, yeah. Nice. Fart season. That's banter. There we go. We need to take out these highs, yeah, that would be amazing. I mean, if you put like a 20x, you should be up like 12%. A 10x is around about 7%. I normally just do 20x on most of my tokens. But it's all about position size. That's the main thing with trading, right? So the thing is, like, with trading, you could literally trade Solana with 100x leverage, but it's all about your position size, right? So like, how much are you willing to lose per trade, every trade, right? That's the main thing. Yo, it's looking good though. Solana, come on, give us a pump here. I honestly think, guys, Cardano, I don't want to say this again, but I think that this token is going to absolutely rip and no one's going to see it coming. Well, I mean, you can easily see it's coming, but like, I think this thing's going to absolutely nuke to the upside. I think there's going to be, this level is so strong. I don't think we take out this level. I've tripled down on this level, I'll be honest with you, because, you know, we had quite a nice move. It was a bit annoying, right? Like, we did have a nice move for it the other day. Like, it pumped, we got like 85% move to the upside. It pumped from 0.86, so literally where it is now, literally exactly this exact price. Then it pumped to 0.94 and I was like, okay, it's looking good. Then it came all the way back down. But so I'm expecting this to absolutely pump. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen soon, because it's on the weekly time frame, so it's a bit annoying. Do you recommend low position size with high leverage, or high position size with low? I mean, that's exactly the same thing, right? It's exactly the same thing. I'll probably say higher in terms of, I mean, it's the exact thing. If you work it out like mathematically, it will be the exact same in terms of how much you're going to lose per trade anyway. But the thing is, if you use 100x leverage and your stop loss is at 1%, then you lose 100% of the trade, right? So you can kind of work it out like that as well. High position with high leverage. Yeah, or you could just do that. Yeah, I mean, it's up. Yeah, but what I like to do is, I mean, so essentially, so this trade here, like if you look at the stop loss percentage, right? So the stop loss percentage is minus 1.24%, right? So if you times that by your leverage, that's how much you're gonna lose on. Oh wait, my screen's frozen. 1 second. So wait. Have a look at this. Let me explain something to you guys quickly. So if we look at this, so like we entered over here, our stop loss is just below this previous low. So we have a stop loss of I put it at negative 1.25. Okay, so negative 1.25. You times that by leverage. So I did a 20x leverage. So negative 1.25 times 2 is going to be around about 25%. Okay, so this is I'm going to lose 25% on this trade, but my gain is going to be 3.39 times 20. So you can see at the top, 3.39 is the target times 20. So you're looking at like a 68% trade. Okay, so the risk to reward is 2.79. Okay, so that's how I mean, in terms of risk management, you can still use position size, but I always make sure that my stop loss is at least half of what my TPs are. One is to high position with high leverage. That's banter. All in fart boy. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this thing kind of looks like it's about to pump. I think Fart Boy looks kind of juicy. I don't know why my screen keeps freezing. It's like the most annoying thing. Fart Boy does look good, but I think Solana is about to rip, yeah. Let's be honest, yeah. We're about to hit CP. Let's see if we can. We do have this small little bearish fair value gap here that needs to hold, yeah. We do need to hold this level, I'll be honest with you. If we can close a 5-minute candle above here, this would be amazing. This would be amazing. So this is the idea. We take out the highs, we take some profit, we go break even, potentially get stopped out at break even, and then we re-enter when we take out these lows. I mean, that would be amazing. That would be the picture perfect idea that I'm waiting for. We'll see if we can potentially take profit here. Do you have a trade on SWI or ETH? I don't. So the whole thing with Ethereum today, I don't really like how Ethereum is looking in terms of longs today. My only long position for ETH is 4,668. So I need the 4-hour time frame to close above this level over here. So essentially, basically what I'm waiting for is 4668.78. Okay, so like I do need to see this happen in order for me to go long. Like I can long anything else today, but I'm not really interested in taking longs for Ethereum unless we get this right. I need price to close above this level. If you wanna understand why, just go to the beginning of the video, and I did explain why we're looking at the long and why we can't take it right now. I'm not gonna go over it again because we did go into some depth a little bit earlier. And then SWI, I don't have a trade on SWI as well. The only trade I have right now is just Solana and Cardano. I'm not in anything else. I mean, we did look for shorts for SWI last week at this level. I mean, it was a beautiful level. I still think that SWI can come down. I want SWI to come down to like 3.1774. I really hope it does. This is my buy zone. I'm not really interested in SWI unless we come down to this level here. 3.1774. That would be beautiful. If we can somehow get there today, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. But we'll see. So I'm just in Cardano and I'm just in Solana right now. So Cardano is a swing trade. Solana is a scalp trade. Did we close above there? Let's have a look. Let's see if we closed above here. We did not. Can you see how we literally just didn't close above here? Oh my god, it closed literally respecting. It's gonna get rejected, yeah, probably. We need price to close above this red box here. Okay. It was a beautiful trade though. If you guys are on this trade, it is a good trade. We have multiple confluence. We're up around about 16% on this trade. First TP is gonna be over here, and then potentially TP2 around about here as well. So this is the short-term trade, right? It's a really, really short-term trade. This should play out within today. If it doesn't, well then we'll see. The thing is, we just broke structure. We broke this high and we broke this previous high. We are getting stuck here at this bearish fair value gap, which is why I said we need the 5-minute candle to close above here. I'm not really worried though. Alright, we'll see if we can. We'll see if we can pump here. If you guys did just join the group, make sure you guys also join the community. We have altcoin analysis where we pretty much go over all the coins. So like you can see today, I was looking for longs. And then once I say this, then I will come and I'll post it in the easy setups. And then this is where we take the trades, okay? So as you can see, the hype trade, we obviously... it pumped quite a bit and then hit break even afterwards. But then the altcoin analysis is where we post all the setups, and then in this easy setups, this is where we actually take the trades, right? So this is pre-analysis, and then we actually take the trade over here. So if you guys want to join that, the links are in the description for that. But we are currently in the Solana long right now. So we need a bit of a pump song here, I'll be honest with you. Let's change this song. We need to change this music because the market is getting rejected. Yeah, so let's change this for a different track. Right over here, let's have a look. Let's have a look, yeah. I think it's this one. No, it's not this one, but media source, here we go. I do need to change. Here we go. We're almost there. There we go. Right, so we got the 5-minute close, guys. We should pump from here, I'll be honest with you. We got the 5-minute close above our red box, which is crucial. It was crucial. It was crucial, I'll be honest. Nice little retest here. Close above. Bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. What a trade, I'll be honest with you. So, I mean, every time frame was kind of just pointing into that direction, right? There was nothing really else we could have done there. Like, it was just kind of obvious. Can it rip to 209? That is the question, bro. I don't think so. I don't think so. It can potentially, but the thing is, it's still 11:30 a.m. So the problem is we don't even have New York volume right now, which is kind of why I'm like, okay, let's take some profits soon at TP1, because the problem is we need more volume here. It's obviously looking good. We'll see. I do expect price to take out this high though, and then we come all the way back down, potentially look for a long, but I will go break even soon. Yeah, if you guys want to, you can put your stop loss to already 201.56. I'm actually gonna move my stop loss. I'm gonna move my stop loss to 201 here, guys. 201.56, just so it is a little bit risk free. Yeah. Right, I moved my stop loss to 201.56. Right. We should pump from here, guys. We should at least take out these highs here. We'll see. We shall see. So I've moved my stop loss just below this low here. I don't think we come down here, but we'll see. What does that mean? My call minus 20% commission, please. What does that mean? Wait, I think I get it. Are you saying? No, actually I don't. It's not bad. Alright, Solana should pump here, guys. Come on. Come on. Okay, this song. Let's play another one, yeah. Let's play another one, yeah. There we go. Let's try this one. I don't know what this sounds like, but we shall see. Sorry. I didn't realize like my ears were just. Yo, my ears got cooked there. I'll be honest with you. Because I had it at full volume, like with headphones on, and it absolutely destroyed my ears there. I don't think it'll be that angry. I don't think it'll be that hectic. Alright, Solana's about to pump here. Come on. Let's have a look at the liquidity. Where's Solana? I think we just go higher. I mean, we do have around about 200, but we've already tried that. We should at least take out these highs first, and then we come down, which is why I'll take most of my profits there. I just wanted to hit CP1 here, bro, and then we can put our stop loss at break even. Can you check Jupiter? Yeah, of course. Let's have a look. Jupiter should also pump there if Solana pumps. Jupiter should also pump if Solana pumps. I was looking at longs long ago, yeah, because we broke the highs. It was a massive fake out. Jupiter's still bearish though. Cheaper for the sell, yeah, no, exactly. It is still bearish right now because we are still below this key level here, I'll be honest with you. So the whole thing with this is we need to close above here, right? If you have a look to the left. Yeah, this is the key level here. I would have to wait for that, right? I would want to see price get above here for Jupiter, I'll be honest with you. So basically, like for Jupiter, you can see this level here. This is the key selling zone, right, for Jupiter. So anything within this zone is just not really anything I'm looking at, right? So I'd want to see price get above the zone, and then we look for longs. Okay. back up to like these highs. Yeah, you know it's weird. Like, I mean, we looking, think about it. Like, if you actually think about it, we're looking at tokens called Fartcoin. We're looking at a token called Fartboy. You're looking at a token called over here Shitcoin. You know, like, crypto is crazy, bro. I mean, Shitcoin's looking like it wants to pump as well. I mean, this thing kind of looks like it's about to rip. Yeah, I back that. Always take profits. If you guys aren't sure, just always take profits. I mean, check at this. This thing looks kind of good, eh? Shitcoin. But this is what we're trading, bro. Like, we're literally trading these tokens. Britain. Oh, this thing rips. That's crazy. That is crazy. Alright. It's almost been an hour, guys. I'm gonna jump off. I do appreciate everyone for joining. I hope you guys did learn something in the stream. If you can, before you leave, put some likes. We got 20 likes. That's amazing. I do appreciate everyone for joining. I hope you guys did enjoy it. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Friday is the next live. And I'll see you guys in the community as well. Thanks for being here. Peace out.